What is going on, guys? Wow, I can't speak today. What is going on, guys? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are back for some more Carolina Panthers franchise. It's the divisional round of the playoffs, and we're going up against the Dallas Cowboys. So, we're going to be taking them on, and then I will be playing the NFC Conference Championship. And if we make it past that, we will be moving on to the Super Bowl. Now, there's a live content update. Oh, well, not my problem. It likes to do this right when I start streaming, which sucks, but oh well. So divisional round against the Cowboys. We'll see who we have to beat afterwards, and it'd be nice if there was like a playoff bracket. We can look at the playoff schedule, though. So it's Ravens, Browns, Cowboys, Panthers, Jets, Bills, Packers, Hawks. So if they win, the conference championship will be against whoever wins the Browns-Ravens game, the Cowboys-Panthers games, Jets and Bills, and Packers-Seahawks game. So potentially we could play any one of these 6 teams in the Super Bowl. If we even make it there. So, we could play the Ravens and the Browns, we could play the Jets, the Bills, or we could play the Packers, the Seahawks. So we'll see who. Excuse me, sorry, I was yawning. We'll see who we play there. Without further ado, let's hop into our training, which we do have to do the attack cover 6 to get the perfect. Going up against the Cowboys with Dak Prescott, Zeke Elliott, Amari Cooper, defensively Jalen Smith, Byron Jones. Who else do they have on defense? Not 100% sure at the corner or safety position. Linebacker was Jalen Smith. Leighton Vander Esch. There you go. Believe he got re-signed. Believe he got his contract extended. Cool tutorials, mate. I will be picking up the Outer Worlds today, as well as going and looking at picking up 2K, but more than likely I will be picking up the Outer Worlds versus 2K, and we will see. That's an interception. Whoops. I don't like this drill whatsoever. Alright, so there's one. We gotta fill this out. I gotta wake up a little bit, so I apologize for me not being awoken. Ooh, okay. Let's not do that. Jesus. Okay. They don't want to give me the routes that I want to throw to. My defense is really playing to their potential, I guess. There's one. Okay, now we have to get 2. Number 2 is going to be that deep in route. Okay, there's number 2. Drop back. There's number 3. There's number 4. Got one more. Don't you dare put me in the end zone. Okay, good. And it's a verticals concept, and I don't like these. Okay, DK. Oh my god, they didn't give it to me. That's a load of crap. I don't like that they do that. Okay, there's one. Let's try this again. Let's do the counting system again. Here's 2. There's 3. Let's get number 4. Ooh. That's if they let me get number 4. Here's number 4 for Metcalf. And number 5 is going to be, better not be a verticals again. It's not. Okay. Oh, fuck off, Keekly. Try it again, man. They're just really gonna make me work for this one, huh? It's divisional playoffs. They really don't want to give that up. They really don't want me to get gold on this. Gotta get gold on all of them, though, so eventually I never have to actually do them again. Here's one. Oh, couldn't fit it. Couldn't fit it in the window. I tried. Tried to slip it right in the window when he made that break. Let's see what we can do. Drop back. Throw that. That's a catch, first down. I don't think the Cowboys are going to be any tougher than any of the other teams we played. Oh, DK, you gotta hold on. And why can't Cam Newton throw it left-handed like all the superstar quarterbacks now? Okay, there's uno. Looking for the numero dos. There's dos. Let's get 3. So here's the play action. Here's the rollout. Here's the throw. And there's the juke. Pick up the first. Oh, great. Here's a verticals concept. Who's he going to go to? Not to him. Trent Taylor. Beautiful catch. Nice job, Trent. Drop back. Drop back. I'm looking. Oh, what? Oh, there we go. I like that. Is that the gold? That's the gold. I'll take it. That works. That works. No one upgraded. Oh well. Time to hop into a full game. Oh, DeMarcus Lawrence. I completely forgot about him. So Zeke, Byron Jones, and DeMarcus Lawrence are who we're going up against with our team of only 2 superstars. They have 3, probably more than 3. I think we can do it. I'm excited. It's the playoffs, ladies and gentlemen. We made it again. 15-1, not too hard. Going up against Zeke, who's a 97, Jordan Scarlett, who's a 83 somehow, some way. Dante Jackson with 15 interceptions in a year. He broke the single season record for interceptions, as well as single game record for interceptions. But without further ado, EA Sports is here to present you with Madden NFL 20. The Dallas Cowboys going up against the Carolina Panthers in the divisional round of the playoffs. Who will win? Let's find out. NFC playoffs here on the All Pro Beast channel. And it's a rainy, stormy day today going up against the Cowboys. But we do get home field advantage. We're going to keep pounding. And we're going to take this victory as much as we can. We're going to try our hardest to get this win. Going against a very talented Cowboys team. And we'll see who prevails. Who goes on to the NFC Championship game, which will then precede the Super Bowl. We've got a lot of talent on this team. The opponent has a lot of talent on their team. And we'll see who comes out victorious. Eric Berry, everybody. Showing him coming out. And he has his walkout celebration. His player intro. He's hyped. He's going to get going. And he's going to be our starting safety for today. Here's a look at some of the players on the bench, getting a little hyped up, getting ready. It's a cold, rainy day, which means the ball is going to be on the ground a whole lot. So the winner of the Green Bay-Seattle game will play the winner of this game, Carolina and Dallas, and they'll move on to the NFC Championship game. So we'll see who we go up against in the championship game if we take this win. It would be pretty hilarious to see them go up against the Green Bay Packers, considering they had 6 interceptions against Aaron Rodgers in one game. So Dallas is going to be kicking off to Trevante Godfrey. And here we go. We are underway as Godfrey brings it out of the end zone on the first play of the game. He's bringing it out on a kick return out to the 32-yard line. And the Panthers will start with it. Out's going to come Cam Newton. He threw 42 touchdowns, 3,900 passing yards and 19 interceptions this year, as well as a lot of yards, as well as 1,000 rushing yards on the ground, and I believe pretty close to 20 touchdowns on the ground as well. So they're going to be sending pressure going to that right side. We're going to go and run it to the left side with Jordan Scarlett. We get a good block. Scarlett bounces to the outside. Scarlett with a good first down run. He's going to be close to the first down marker at 2nd and inches. We're going to be sending pressure from that safety. If they do this all game, we're going to burn them. Cam Newton motions DK Metcalf over. He's a speedster, and he tries to stiff arm Byron Jones on his way to a first down. Here we go, coming out in the pistol, Cam Newton with Scarlett behind him. Getting a good block from Ian Thomas as Scarlett plowing his way forward down to the 46-yard line. Here we're going to get a look at the Panthers' offense. Their O-line, led by Matt Paredes, Moten Daniels, Turner, and Williams, and their backs and receivers in the skill positions. We're there, as you can see, Scarlett, Thomas, Metcalf, Moore, and Bryce Love. Speak of the devil, he loses a yard this time. Brings up a 3rd and 6 for the Panthers on their first possession. Cam Newton coming out in the gun, looking to convert this time. He's looking for somebody, can't find anybody. Going to dump this one off to Trent Taylor, who's going to be short, I believe. He is short by inches. And why not go for it? Why not go for it? They're going to go for it here. 4th and inches. And does he get stuffed? Yes, he does. They turn it over on downs. And the Dallas defense comes up with a 4th down stop. And the Dallas offense gets ready to come out this time. So a nice defensive possession for the Dallas Cowboys as they were able to get going and stuff the Panthers on 4th down. Coming with the pressure. Feeling it. Firing that time outside to number 16. And he's going to move the chains down to the 42-yard line. That is Albert Wilson. Or no, that's, sorry, Wilson, C. Wilson. I don't know who that is. I'm guessing a rookie of some form. Wilson makes the catch and moves the chains. Coming out under center, 1st and 10. 3 receivers to the right side. A toss to Ezekiel Elliott. And he's going to get wrapped up that time by Shaq Thompson down to the 38-yard line. Calls out on a 2nd and 6, 38-yard line. 7 minutes left in this first quarter of play. First possession drive for the Cowboys. Dump this one off and forced incomplete that time, intended for Michael Gallup. Brings up a 3rd and 6. 7:03 left, 38-yard line still for Prescott. Dropping back. He's got time and all day to throw, room to throw. Number 82 making the catch, moving the chains down to the 15. And a first down for Brandon Coleman, the former Carolina Panther. He was a wide receiver turned tight end. And in motion, number 86. It's a handoff to Zeke, and Ezekiel Elliott met by Eric Berry and Trey Boston. Stuffed in before he picked up more than a 2-yard gain. Coming out one tight end, Brandon Coleman to the left. I formation. Zeke in the backfield. It's going to be another handoff to Zeke, and this time he breaks 2 tackles. Finally wrapped up by Eric Berry. Broke through Kawan Short and Vernon Butler. Brings up a 3rd and 8 this time. In the gun for Prescott. To his right is Ezekiel Elliott. He's looking to throw. He's going to find a wide open Brandon Coleman for the first touchdown of the game. And some blown zone coverage that time. And Brandon Coleman comes out to score the first touchdown against his former team. And that puts Dallas on the board 7-0 here in a rainy day in Carolina. Divisional round of the playoffs, and the Cowboys already off to the start that they want with the lead. Trevontae Godfrey back to return this one. He's bringing it out, waiting for his blockers, and he's going to pick it up just past the 20 to the 22.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
And that's going to bring Cam Newton out. Looking to not turn the ball over on 4th down once again.
Right there.
As the 4th down turnover led to the Cowboys getting points. Running it to the left with Jordan Scarlett, and he's going to get wrapped up. No block that time on Woods. Here's a look at the Dallas defense. DeMarcus Lawrence and Taco Charlton are your defensive ends. Jamie Collins, Leighton Vander Esch, and Jalen Smith coming out at linebacker. And Byron Jones, Chidobe Awuzie, Xavier Woods, and the number 22. Couldn't quite remember his name off the top of my head. We're going to go ahead and send DJ Moore going deep. Cam Newton rolling out. He finds space, and he's going to pick up a 1st down. Nice job, Cam Newton, using his legs this time. And this time he actually is able to pick up the 1st down. Bring out under center. 3 tight ends to that right side with Scarlett in the backfield. He's going to drop back. Cam Newton, he's looking for his favorite tight end, Ian Thomas now. And Ian Thomas moves the chains down to the 39-yard line. Ian Thomas coming back from injury just in time for the playoffs. And he's going to be looking very good going into next year, hopefully. Bryce Love in the gun, and he's going to hand off. Bryce Love to the outside, and he's going to pick up a nice gain down to the 22-yard line. Brings up 1st and 10 now. Bryce Love getting his feet moving. Leighton Vander Esch stepping down into the box. They hand off to Scarlett going up the middle. He's going to try and spin off of a tackle and brings it just back to the line of scrimmage for a gain of about a yard. We're going to watch that left side this time. We're going to have Ian Thomas step down as we hand off to Scarlett going up the middle, and another carry once again this time moving us down to the 3rd and 4. Coming out for Cam Newton. 3rd and 4 at the 16. In the gun for Cam Newton. He's going to look for his target. That's Trent Taylor. And Trent Taylor moving it down to the 3-yard line, and a nice pitching catch. Getting them very close to scoring and tying this game right back up. He's got Scarlett in the backfield. He's going to hand off to Scarlett, and Scarlett's going to get stuffed for a loss of 4 by that Dallas defensive line. Cam coming out, 2nd and goal. Dropping back. He's looking for something, and he's going to run into a fumble. Bryce Love on the scoop up after the fumble, so it technically turns into a sack fumble. Bryce Love right there. Good reaction from Bryce. He's going to move the chains of forward progression on that play as Cam Newton tried to scramble but had nowhere to go. He's going to float this one, and I don't know where he was throwing that one, but that brings up a 3rd and goal. Yeah, that's going to be incomplete, forcing a 4th down and goal and a 23-yard field goal attempt from Graham Gano as the Cowboys are going to maintain the lead after the Panthers able to drive down to the red zone, but unable to come up with any points due to very good defense. Kicking off is Mike Pilardi, and he's going to send this one way back for number 88. This is no longer Des Bryant, but I believe McDonald. Getting wrapped up down to the 31-yard line after a nice return. Called a 27-yard return, and the Panthers defense coming back out to try and slow down this Dallas offense. Prescott in the gun this time. Zeke's leaking out to the right side, and he's going to dump it off right to that man, Dante Jackson, there to wrap him up after a gain of about 10. Call him short, 2nd and inches is the final call. Under center for Dak Prescott, tight end to the right is Brandon Coleman. And a handoff on a big tackle for a loss from Luke Kuechly. Getting Zeke behind the line. 4 carries for 4 yards for Zeke. Brings up a 3rd and 2. They need to convert here to keep this drive alive. Dropping back for Dak Prescott. He's going to dump this one off. That's him, the former Alabama wide receiver, Amari Cooper. And a nice reception, moving the chains that time. That's going to be 2 tight ends to that left side and an I formation in the backfield. It's a handoff to Ezekiel Elliott, met by Eric Berry right at the line of scrimmage. That's 5 carries for 4 yards. Very unproductive for Eric Berry today. A handful of seconds left and another handoff to Ezekiel Elliott. Wrapped up that time by Shaquem Griffin there to bring him down behind the line for a tackle for a loss. And the end of the first quarter as we walk right into the second quarter. Prescott in the gun, 3rd and 12 this time. Play action. He's going to roll. There's a flag on the play, and it's thrown right to Trey Boston. Trey Boston's going to be looking for a pick 6. He wants a pick 6. He's going to juke out Dak Prescott and Trey Boston all the way to the pick 6 end zone. Touchdown. Man, I'm a little lost for words on what I'm trying to say here. But Trey Boston all the way to the end zone. The interception return for a touchdown as we're able to get points back on the board. And the defense does it in spectacular fashion as we're going to watch this play one more time. This is why I love Trey Boston. This is why he's still on the team. Prescott, so there's holding on that right side. Watch that right there. Brian Burns being held from Prescott. He probably would have gotten pretty close to a sack or forced some pretty consistent pressure. Prescott throws it, and this one's intended, I believe, for Amari Cooper. Yes, that is intended for Amari Cooper as Trey Boston makes the catch. So he intercepts it. He goes, and this is the fun part, is the pick 6. He brings it back. Prescott's like, oh, I'm going to save this. And Trey's just like, oh, hey, hold on. And then a good, beautiful block. And he gets it very close. That could have been a illegal block on the back. But thankfully, he didn't get one. It was just a little shove. He makes a miss. Another, see, there's James Bradbury. There's another one. Another one that could have been considered a block in the back on Cameron Fleming. But it wasn't called, thankfully. Trey Boston just makes a subtle move to the inside, cuts it to the inside on the left side, and avoids a Travis Frederick tackle, and just waltzes his way into the end zone for the pick 6. That was beautiful. That was executed perfectly. And Trey Boston being a leader of this team, and he has been, as long as he's been on the team. Graham Gano's extra point is good. Almost missed it to the left. And now Carolina takes a 3-point lead going in practically to the start of the second quarter as the Cowboys will get another offensive possession. So Seattle beat Green Bay. So whoever wins this one will be going up against Seattle in the NFC Championship game, going up against a 12-3 Seahawks team, or a 13-3? No, 12-3 Seattle Seahawks team. Guess they only played 15 weeks this year? That's an immediate tackle for a loss by Brian Burns as Zeke goes down for a loss of 2. And the Baltimore Ravens beat the Cleveland Browns, as you can see down at the bottom. We'll get more in depth of that at the halftime break. Drop back for Prescott and then tipped incomplete. Knocked away that time, I believe, by the linebacker. Prescott coming out in 3rd and 12 once again. The Jets with another dominance of Buffalo in the AFC game. Prescott, lots of time. He's going to dump this one off to Zeke. And Ezekiel Elliott with a fumble force. Scooped up by Shaq Thompson. Shaq Thompson juking out Prescott this time. Down to the 24-yard line. Luke Kuechly giving Ezekiel Elliott something to think about when he's carrying the football. We'll look for a toss to Jordan Scarlett this time. Going to that right side, and he's going to try and cut upfield. Wrapped up by Byron Jones after a gain of 4. Move it down to the 20-yard line. Cam Newton comes out, jumps back. Lets this one loose over the middle, and that's DK Metcalf making that nice catch of 6 yards. Moving us down 3rd and inches this time. That's a 3rd and inches at the 14-yard line for Cam Newton. They've done an inches before, and they've gone for it before, so they're not going to be afraid. It's quick dump off Trent Taylor. Wrapped up that time by Chidobe Awuzie. 3rd reception for Trent today. Hand off to Jordan Scarlett going to that right side. Power to the right side of the 9-yard line. Looking to plow his way forward and give the Panthers a big lead this time. And stuffed by DeMarcus Lawrence on that right side. Going nowhere is Scarlett. Loss of 2. Second tackle for a loss by DeMarcus Lawrence. He's already got a sack today. Cam Newton dropping back, and he's going to fire this one outside, and a possession catch for DJ Moore, catching it on the sideline at the 7-yard line. Cam Newton in the gun once again. Bang, and he's going to fire this one, and knocked away by Leighton Vander Esch once again. And the pass defense in the red zone has been unstoppable by the Dallas Cowboys. They are just not going to let us throw it to who we want to throw it to in the end zone. And a 3-point execution by Graham Gano on the field goal is going to give us a 6-point lead. Kickoff back to McDonald. And old McDonald is going to keep the ball in his farm at the back of the end zone. Ezekiel Elliott has had 7 carries for 0 yards and a fumble because he's lost so many yards on tackles for loss that it's come up to him carrying the football and going nowhere. He's literally been stuck in the mud today. Motion over to the right side of Amari Cooper on the drag route. And the pass to Brandon Coleman on the sideline, and a nice pitch and catch for Prescott on that one. Moving the chains down to the 47-yard line, and a nice catch. Coming on 2 tight ends once again for Prescott. I formation. Watch the handoff to Zeke. And it is a handoff to Ezekiel Elliott, who's going to get stuffed by Vernon Butler. And he gains about 5 on that run. His 8th carry contributes to 5 yards. One tight end left side. Prescott, 2nd and 5. And a quick RPO. That's a fumble caught by Cooper. And he's wrapped up after a gain of another, called 2. Moves us to the 40-yard line, 3rd and 3 this time. So he tried to throw it. Looks like it was thrown directly into the ground, unless that was done on purpose. I formation once again, another handoff to Ezekiel Elliott, who's going to get stuffed on 3rd and 3, and that'll bring up a 4th and 2. And a punt, this time for Jones, I believe Donnie Jones. And he's going to send this one towards the sideline. It's going to be out of bounds at the 13-yard line as the Carolina Panthers are going to get an opportunity to start running and throwing the football at will again. Let's watch DeMarcus Lawrence. Let's watch the tank that right side. And what? He can't do that. That's cheating. No, I'm kidding. DeMarcus Lawrence with a beautiful read on that one, and he completely keeps us locked up, so we're going to have to start running the left side this time. Or no, we're not. We're going to have to run a stick concept first because they're going to send pressure coming to that left side. So we're going to have them slide left. Watch DeMarcus Lawrence shoot this one all the way to DK Metcalf. He's fast, and he's going to get wrapped up by Byron Jones down to the 30-yard line. And a first down for Byron Jones. Or first down, sorry, for DK Metcalf, wrapped up by Byron Jones. Leighton Vander Esch not letting him go anywhere. Another tackle for a loss by this Dallas defense. And they are just sending us backwards, forcing us to throw it when we don't really want to throw it. We really want to keep it on the ground as much as possible to avoid interceptions and bad throws. Not really finding anything. Stepping up for Cam Newton in the pocket. He's going to move the chains down to the 37. Called a 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3 this time. We're going to motion Jeremy Sprinkle over. Running right into Vander Esch as he picks up close to the first. And they're going to give it to him. 10 carries, 25 yards for Jordan Scarlett.
Let's go.
Send DJ Moore way deep. Let's see if he gets open. Nope, dump off this time. DK Metcalf makes one-man miss. Gets wrapped up there by host Cowboys. We got an RPO here. Watch Curtis Samuel. We're going to watch what that corner does. Corner comes down to press, and we're going to run it. We're going to be short of the first. We're going to 3rd and inches this time. So we'll run it right up the middle. We've got very good interior offensive linemen. Jordan Scarlett, here we go. And good blocks right at the middle. Tries to make one man miss, and Jordan Scarlett with a nice carry. Only getting 14 that time. Haven't really run too many play-action plays due to DeMarcus Lawrence being on that right side, but that's going to call on the 2-minute warning. What a 2-minute warning entails? That entails another run play, because why not keep the clock ticking? Panthers on the draw, and this time Bryce Love off to the races, and the draw was unseen, and Bryce Love diving into the end zone to beat Byron Jones. And Bryce Love breaking away on a 37-yard touchdown run, unseen. On the draw just out of nowhere. And the Cowboys were not ready for it. Completely expected pass on that. It's going to put us up by 13. 2-score lead by the Panthers. 2-score deficit by the Cowboys. And Mike Pilardi to send it deep. Back return is McDonald. Old McDonald not bringing it out. And we'll start at the 25-yard line. Dak Prescott has 2 minutes, 3 timeouts to do something. Prescott in the gun. He's got lots of time to throw. He dumps it off to the sideline. That's Brandon Coleman. He's going to make a catch for a yard. His 4th reception today. He's sending Eric Berry to that far right side. Prescott looks outside. He's going to find Amari Cooper this time. 40-yard line. Dropping back. Prescott surveys the field and feels the pressure, and that's going to be a sack of Vernon Butler, who I'm very excited to see start next year. Feeling the pressure, firing outside, and this time incomplete. Brings up a 3rd and 17. Prescott under center. 1 minute and 4 seconds left, and it's going to be a handoff to Ezekiel Elliott, who's going to get lifted off the ground by Shaquem Griffin. And that's going to move it to a 4th and 20 for another loss of yardage for the star back. Jones to punt. Godfrey to return. And wrapped up that time by 58. It's down, or Buchanan of some form. 18 seconds left as we're just going to give Jordan Scarlett a handoff going to the left side, avoiding DeMarcus Lawrence. Scarlett off to the races. And Scarlett wrapped up by Xavier Woods. We're going to call a timeout. I mean, we could get in field goal range if we do this right. We've got a few plays that we can run. Let's see what we can do. Slot fade. The DJ Moore going to that far right side, or far left side. We're looking for Scarlett out of the backfield potentially. Yes, we'll find Scarlett out of the backfield. He's going to run, and he's going to duck out of bounds after a first down gain. 6 seconds left. A 66-yard field goal attempt. We'll do a fake shovel pass because they've got it prepared. So why not? And no gain there. So a loss of yardage. We've got 3 seconds left, and 11. 2nd and 11, we're going to go for it. That's a 67-yard. We don't have the leg for that. So we're going to go shotgun pass here, and we're going to look for something deep. Curls X go. I like that. Let's see, what's the matchup advantage? No height, no release. That's an X factor, so no luck on that one. So we'll just hope for the best on this one. And he catches it, are you kidding me? And DJ Moore against Chidobe Awuzie as he takes a 20-point lead. With the last-second Hail Mary attempt, Carolina takes the lead by even more than they already have been. Beautiful throw from Cam Newton. Right on the money, and DJ Moore just getting perfect leverage on his opponent. as it looks like the Panthers are going to move on to the next round. So the Panthers in the lead with 2 takeaways. Let's look at the halftime reports. So we will be seeing Seattle in the NFC Championship game. But I don't know what the Cowboys are capable of. They could come out and just start dominating. I mean, the Falcons have done that. And that's what they did when we first played them. Bryce Love was the one who got our momentum going with that 37-yard touchdown run. And then the big pass touchdown. So here's Prescott's touchdown pass. And that's to Brandon Coleman. And then we had the big pass touchdown in the last couple seconds to DJ Moore. But the Cowboys will get an opportunity to start with the ball this time. And the third quarter is underway in the divisional round. Old McDonald is getting going here. And he's going to bring it out of the 25-yard line where he would have been had it been a touchback. I don't know why I call him Old McDonald, but it's probably just because his last name is McDonald, and I think it's funny. So we'll just keep doing that. Zeke in the backfield with 2 tight ends to the left side for Prescott. It's a quick RPO pass, immediately wrapped up there by Dante Jackson, not going anywhere for Michael Gallup. Going to send some more pressure once again. Prescott under center. It's a play action this time. He's going to loose this one. This one's going to be caught by Amari Cooper down to the 50. Prescott moving the ball with no resistance, just putting the ball downfield. So a Cowboys first down at the 50-yard line to start this drive. The chains and an incomplete pass intended for Michael Gallup that time. Just an incomplete pass. We'll send lots and lots of pressure on this one. Engage 8. 2 tight ends. Back of the backfield. Hand off to Ezekiel Elliott. And he's going to get met by Trey Boston. Trey Boston has a pick 6 in this game. Eric Berry's going to be playing the deep zone. He's playing that whole back half of the field. Motioning, looks like Gallup over. Prescott. He looks. Force incomplete and intercepted by Dante Jackson. Are you kidding me? Did he seriously intercept that? I don't know. He did. They're going to call it a turnover. And Dante Jackson, that's 16 interceptions in 1 year of play. Scarlett plowing his way forward down to the 46. Wow. That's why Dante Jackson is one of the best corners to ever do it. Hand it off to Jordan Scarlett this time. He's going to try and run it right up the middle. And he's going to get met by number 79. That's Hill. Stuffing him right at the line of scrimmage. Coming out 3rd and 1 in the gun for Cam Newton. Shotgun formation as he drops back. He's going to lose this one. And caught by DJ Moore, but wrapped up immediately by Leighton Vander Esch. Cam having a pretty successful day today as he goes under center in the I formation. 2 tight ends to the right side. That's Sprinkle and Thomas. Getting a good block. And Jordan Scarlett off to the races this time. He tries to stiff arm his way forward, which he does against number 22. Moves the chains down to the 10-yard line, and a beautiful run there by Jordan Scarlett. So he makes the first man miss. Watch this, and there he goes. Awuzie just can't stay with him. And he puts his stiff arm right into the throat of number 22. So that's the juke that makes him miss. This is the stiff arm. Shows off some of that strength that he's got. We'll look for Bryce Love to get some carries this time. It's another handoff. Bryce Love getting stuffed and down to the 11-yard line. So a loss of yardage that time.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. Ready. Watching it grind. Night, sweetheart.
Bryce Love looking for his second touchdown of the game. He moves it down to the 2-yard line off a nice carry. Except Scarlett might steal it from him. Scarlett looking to toss. Here is the toss, and Jordan Scarlett's going to waltz right into the end zone. He's going to score a touchdown. So the Panthers dominating in the playoffs. Up against a really good Dallas Cowboys team that's just really not done much today. So that's going to make it 34-7. Cowboys down by multiple scores. 7 plays, 63 yards, 2.5 minutes. Gonna have to start chewing clock here coming soon. With the lead that we have. Mike Pilardi to send it way back for McDonald. Brings it out the 5-yard line. And brings it to the 26. And a yard forward of where he would have been had it been in the end zone. Three tight ends to the right side. Motions one to the left. And it will be a handoff to Ezekiel Elliott going to that left side. And he's going to get met by, looks like, Chester Lockhart and Trey Boston. So 34-yard line now. 2nd and 2 for the Cowboys. And it's a counterplay. Delayed handoff. And Eric Berry there, right there at the line of scrimmage to meet him for a tackle. Ezekiel Elliott not going anywhere. 3rd and 2 once again. 3rd and short for the Cowboys. And then, boys, it's a play action, and that's a sack for Brian Burns. You're not going to get away from him. You can fool him for a half a second, but you ain't going to get away from him. Trevontae Godfrey back to return this punt once again. Sending this one away. Godfrey back to return. Going to the right side. He's fast. He tries to spin his way back, but brings it to the 36-yard line. C.J. Ham bringing him down. Coming out, Scarlett in the backfield. Arma to his right. It's a counterplay. Good block, and wrapped up by Vander Esch. Gets it back to the line of scrimmage. He's got 18 carries for 101 yards and a touchdown today. 3rd tackle for a loss for Vander Esch. A handoff to Bryce Love this time. Will be a handoff. Bryce stumbling into Marcus Lawrence as he picks up 2 yards. Brings up a 3rd and 9. He'll be looking to go deep this time. And Cam dives in between 2 defenders. Picks it up down to the 50-yard line. 5 carries, 33 yards. Nice job, Cam Newton. Look for another handoff this time. Scarlett in the backfield. Good blocks. Scarlett with a good run right up through Xavier Woods. Brings him down. It's Anthony Brown as well there to help tackle him. Wide receiver screen pass. And Metcalf met by DeMarcus Lawrence for a loss of yardage. That's a loss of 4. Tried to go with this quick screen. And Tank Lawrence not fooled. As Cam Newton goes under center once again. Scarlett in the backfield. Another good run. And Scarlett trying to bounce it to the left side after he picks up the handful of yardage. 3rd and 1. And that's a false start on the left guard. But it's okay. He can jump. It's okay. And the problem is it stops the clock. 3rd and 6. Cam Newton. Pump fake. Going. Touchdown. DJ Moore on another one. Cam Newton's performance unmatched. But there's a booth review, but he got it. It's going to be upheld. He got his feet down. That's a catch. And that's a possession and a touchdown. Graham Gano's kick up and good. 41-7. Cowboys still struggling after that first drive. They were able to score once, and then that pick 6 just demoralized them. Haven't had any luck since. Bringing it out to the 33-yard line, wrapped up by Chester Lockhart. Gonna be sending lots of blitzes. I want to get some sacks now. Prescott in the gun. Play action. He dumps this one, and Eric Berry right there, and that's Bradbury who could have gone up for the interception had he jumped. Cedric Wilson. That's who the receiver is. Excuse me for the burp. Dropping back, 5-step drop. Dumping off to Cooper. And Cooper moves the chains by a couple. Makes it a 2nd and 8 with 3 seconds left in the third quarter. And we move right on into the fourth quarter of play. Prescott in the gun. Elliott stays in the pass pro, and that's Brandon Coleman wrapped up once again. Not moving the ball down the field. We're ranked 32nd in pass offense. Passing yards allowed. 3rd and 6 for Prescott, who's emptied it out. Five possible receivers. He's going deep for Amari Cooper, and that's wrapped up there. Byron Murphy Jr. got burnt on the play. 1st and goal now for the Cowboys. He moved it downfield very quickly on that one. A good route run by Amari Cooper. That's how good he is. Ezekiel Elliott moves the chains by a couple. They've allowed 197 yards today. Prescott in the gun once again. To his right is Elliott. Feels the pressure, and that's going to be a sack for Shaquem Griffin. Picking up a sack. Both of our outside linebackers and our defensive tackle / D-end has gotten a sack today. We'll be sending a slanted blitz this time with Trey Boston covering that zone in the middle. Prescott trying to stay focused here. He's going to lose this one. Brandon Coleman scores his 2nd touchdown of the day. Brandon Coleman. Former Carolina Panther, former New Orleans Saint. Carolina Panther, where he played wide receiver and was moved to tight end with the need at tight end. 14-41 is the score now, with the Panthers still strongly in the lead. The kickoff back. Javonte Godfrey will be taking this one up the numbers. Breaks one, brings it to the 33. It's a 28-yard return for Godfrey. And run to the left side for Scarlett. Scarlett getting wrapped up that time by number 50. That's Jamie Collins. A good block. Trying to bounce it, and a 1st down pickup. Nice job by Jordan Scarlett. That's Anthony Brown to bring him down. Hand off to Bryce Love that time. Bryce Love having a pretty solid day today. He's more than likely going to be a backup running back for a long time. Scarlett lifted and stuffed by Leighton Vander Esch once again. Vander Esch getting back there. His 4th tackle for a loss. And Thomas breaks one, and he's going to lose yardage on this one. Going back to a loss of a yard, 4th and 9. 6th tackle for Leighton Vander Esch and a punt. Mike Pilardi's first punt, I believe, today. It's McDonald making the catch. Down at the 10. Prescott empty set once again. 5 wide. Lets this one loose, go to Brandon Coleman. Big hit from Luke Kuechly that time as he does some rolls. Just rolling around a little bit. Prescott in the gun. Come back. Looking, dumping, 1st down. And the Cowboys move the chains. Prescott in the gun. Draw play to Ezekiel Elliott, and a big hit, forced fumble, scooped up by the center, or by the right guard, Zach Martin. Kuechly is stepping up in the box. He sees something. And again, another play where Greedy Williams could have jumped up and intercepted that, but he didn't.
We got this.
Had he jumped up and intercepted that, that would have been game-changing, but I guess he doesn't want to do that today. Prescott, empty set once again, 5 wide. Jumping off, and Eric Berry there to wrap up Ezekiel Elliott on the outside, far on the right side. Prescott. Gunn drops back. Looks over the middle. Knocked away. Eric Berry there that time. Or no, that's sorry. Number 37. Levi Wallace? Question mark? Is who that could have been? Empty set. Drops back. To the right side this time. Number 87 on the reception. And that's Seth DeValve, the former Browns tight end. Cowboys in the gun. He dumps off right over the middle, and Kuechly there to force that incomplete. Kuechly is in the zone now. 29 yards to go towards the end zone. They score here, and Kuechly's going to be practically out of the zone. Prescott with all day. He's got a year and a half. And that is going to be wrapped up, number 36. That's Trey Pollard. Wrapped up in the backfield, loss of a yard. It's Chester Lockhart up high and single high safety. Prescott play action. Feeling the pressure. And that's a pick by Levi Wallace. And Levi Wallace could go the distance. He's on the numbers. He's at the 30, the 20, 10, 5, touchdown. Carolina, Levi Wallace on a 74-yard pick six. Nice job, Levi. As he takes this one back to the house, and I think he wants to stay for another year. Levi Wallace could be coming back to the Panthers in the offseason. Graham Gano's extra points going to go up as the Panthers take a 34-point lead. With 1 minute and 59 seconds left, Cowboys are going to need to do something. Levi Wallace going the distance, and I think we're only going to do the divisional round today. We have to wait for the NFC championship game and the Super Bowl until next week. That'll be on Monday. It'll be on Monday and Tuesday will be those two games, and the off-season will be afterwards. So we will see if we play the Super Bowl. If we do play in the Super Bowl, that will be on Tuesday. If we don't, we'll play in the Pro Bowl, and that'll also be on Tuesday. But if we do make the Super Bowl, they don't let you play in the Pro Bowl. Unfortunately, they don't let you play it, which is a waste of the use of the Pro Bowl, which means that they want you to lose games. But I think we'll play in the Pro Bowl soon. Quick dump off, incomplete, intended for McDonald that time. Good job, Greedy Williams on the pass breakup. 3rd and 3 for Prescott. Dropping back to the left side and caught by Amari Cooper. Moving the chains down to the 45-yard line. That's 3 interceptions today for Prescott. And he's not having a very good day. As they're about to lose their first game of the playoffs, not able to go very far. Prescott looking left and incomplete, intended for Cooper that time, Byron Murphy Jr. on that one. Prescott in the gun. Steps back. Lets this one fly and incomplete, forced by Kuechly. 3rd and 10. Prescott drops back. He looks, goes deep to the far right side, and that's intercepted by Dante Jackson for a second time. Tried to go up with McDonald, and Dante Jackson's second interception. Don't test Dante Jackson. He's just that good. That's 17 interceptions this year. I don't know if that counts for his yearly numbers, but I really hope it does, because he is... That's ridiculous. Emotions. Trent Taylor on the fake end around or fake jet sweep and stuff of only a yard or two. And that will end the game. Carolina 48, Dallas 14. So a nice job by the Panthers. Their defense scoring 3 touchdowns. We had a pick 6 by Trey Boston. We had a pick 6 by Levi Wallace. And then we had 2 interceptions from Dante Jackson. And a forced fumble and a fumble recovery from Luke Kuechly. Luke Kuechly dominating. So, here's a look at the post-game stats. Cam Newton only threw for 180 yards. 2 touchdowns. No interceptions. Jordan Scarlett, 25 carries, 148 yards, and a touchdown. Bryce Love, 7 carries, 67 yards, and a touchdown. Receiving, DJ Moore, 4 receptions, 93 yards, 2 touchdowns. Only 1 sack allowed by Darrell Williams. Eric Berry with 6 solo tackles. Trey Boston with 8 assisted tackles. 9 total for Eric Berry and Trey Boston. Shaquem Griffin with 2 tackles for a loss. Eric Berry with 2 tackles for a loss. Kuechly with 2 tackles for a loss. Sacks, 1 by Vernon, 1 by Brian, and 1 by Shaquem. Interceptions, 2 by Dante, 1 by Levi, and 1 by Trey Boston. And then, of course, 2 defensive touchdowns. And a forced fumble. 2 of them forced by Kuechly, 1 recovered by Shaq Thompson. So we'll end the game. We'll move on to the next round. We'll advance the week. We'll see who upgrades, who doesn't. Will Greer gets to upgrade. Going to keep boosting his strong arm until he becomes scheme fit. He's getting there. Slowly but surely. So let's advance this week. We should have a player of the week, and that should be Dante Jackson on defense. And Russell Wilson with 3 touchdowns, 1 rushing touchdown, and almost 300 passing yards. A very good day for him. Lamar Jackson, nice job. He had 2 passing touchdowns, got sacked twice. Ryan Shazier on the Bills had 1 interception, 9 tackles. So nice job. No upgrades for any players. I do want to look at stats, and I want to see the awards for the yearly awards, see if that's changed at all. Still Cam Newton, Jordan Scarlett, and no one there for MVP. Looking at NFC Defensive Player of the Year, still not going to be Dante Jackson, but he's getting up there. Player stats, I do want to see defensively if that changed at all. Nope. So 15 regular season interceptions for Dante Jackson, 2 postseason interceptions for Dante Jackson this year. And that's going to do it. Next time, Monday, we will be playing the NFC Championship game, and the winner goes on to the Super Bowl. So if we win, we go to the Super Bowl. If we lose, we go to the Pro Bowl, and we go to the offseason, and we'll get to draft and do all that fun stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I will catch you guys next time. Have a good one. Peace.